Hello, my name's Colin. I'm a product manager here at Bitrise. Welcome to this demo of the new Build Insights dashboard. Today, I'm going to walk you through the new dashboard and show you how you can use it to better understand your Bitrise build performance. With Build Insights, we want to help you track stability, where your builds are failing, velocity, how long your builds are taking, and usage, where your build time is used. So let's get started. To access the Build Insights dashboard, simply click the Insights link located at the top of the screen. Here you'll be greeted with the build insights for your workspace. If you have multiple workspaces, you can select between them using the workspace selector here in the top corner. The first information on this page is the high-level build stats. The idea here is to give you a general understanding of how things are going across your account. Moving down the screen, we have the build usage, which shows how many build resources you've been using. This will vary depending on your account type. Users on a credit-based plan will see credit consumption, and those on a traditional concurrency-based plan will see a number of build minutes. Here you see your usage for the current period on a cumulative or weekly basis. The cumulative chart is designed to help you see how total usage is trending over time. This is great for keeping track of budgets. The weekly view then shows you how much you've been using on each individual week. Combining this with build counts helps to highlight any spikes or anomalies in usage. We know that teams are different in how they wish to track their build performance, so not only can you specify the range, but also the interval of the data. That means you can easily track how things are performing on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis for any given period. As such, if you need something different to a weekly breakdown, simply use the interval selector at the top of the screen. We try to select sensible default time ranges for each interval, but if you can easily select something custom too. At the bottom of this workflow dashboard, you have a high-level overview of the various apps in your workspace. You should be able to quickly ascertain whether any of these apps need further attention. For example, you can see which app has the highest build usage or the most problems. Let's take a look at this app. Here we have the dashboard for this app's performance. This screen will show you how your workflows are performing for all builds triggered for this app. You will notice some similarities with the previous page. We create consistent layouts to make navigating the data as intuitive as possible. At the top, you'll see the same high-level performance stats, but now it's only for this app. The first metric is your successful build time. This helps you to understand how quickly your builds are running. If members of your team are reporting slow build times, you'll be able to see it quickly here. We know that build times can vary considerably and that consistency is important. To help you keep an eye on consistency between your build times, we track the typical case and the top end using the 50th and 95th percentile calculations. Following this, we have the similar usage tracking chart, so you can further understand your build usage for this individual app. As well as that, we have a timeline of the latest builds, but more on this when we dig into a workflow. Finally, we show a breakdown of all your workflows. Here you can see how each individual workflow is performing, enabling you to locate any that need attention, for example, if they've recently started failing. Let's take a look at this one of interest. When you drill down into a workflow, you'll again be greeted with the same consistent structure, so you should be fairly familiar with where everything is. However, there are a couple of differences when investigating performance of a workflow. If you're only interested in the performance of one or two individual branches, you can quickly apply a filter to those you're interested in. That will subsequently update the data for the entire page. Let's clear those for now. As mentioned earlier, we also have a timeline of recent builds that have been triggered for this workflow. This is an expanded version of the same information you will see on each of the app workflow, and step lists. Looking at this data, we can easily see the status of the builds based on their color, as well as the duration based on the height. Hovering over the widget will show you details for each specific build. When you click one of the builds, it will take you to the build log for further investigation. This same linking works on the smaller summary version of the build history. Finally, here you see the historical details for the steps in your workflow, helping you to highlight which might be the performance bottleneck or a culprit for recent failures. So that's Build Insights. We would love you to try it out and let us know what you think. Maybe there are some other features you would like us to add. To give feedback, simply click the feedback button and let us know what you think.